Alright, hello guys, Master COC here, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of the attacks that were actually made on our clan during this recent clan war. These guys are some pretty good attackers, and usually I don't like showing our clan being beat up on, obviously, but these guys made some really stellar attacks, and I couldn't pass up on the opportunity to show them before the replays went away. So the first attack is actually a modified Lavaloon. I had never really seen anything like it, to be honest with you, but he runs a kill squad with this Lavaloon kind of as if you were doing a hog raid. And what he does with that kill squad is lures out the CC and then uses a lightning spell to kill the CC, which is what he's about to do right here. And then he also uses that kill squad, which is a couple golems, some whiz, and his heroes, and they're going to be able to move in and take down one of those air defenses so that when his actual Lavaloon attack begins, he only has 3 air defenses left to deal with. And he actually wanted to note he has a really nice jump spell right here. He manages to span 3 walls in that one jump spell, so that's going to help his king not only take down that air defense, but help the king and the golems as well as the support troops like the queen and the wizards get all the way into that center circle to help take down those whiz towers and expos and some of those bigger defenses that might end up have killed his loons if he didn't take them down in the first place. So you'll see here the king moves in. He's going to get that air defense down rather quickly. And then he begins his attack from the other side. So you can see he sends one lava hound at each of these 2 air defenses over here and kind of isolates them and then sends loons in behind each of those to try to take down the surrounding defenses and then move into the air defense. And one thing about this loon raid that he does a good job of, he sends 2 loons at each of these defenses to make sure they all get taken down. One of the biggest parts of this raid is the fact that he got the 3-star because by the time it finishes, there's no defenses left. You can see he sends 2 loons right here at this archer tower, 2 loons right here at this cannon, 2 loons at the mortar. That hound is moving in, and he's sending 2 loons at that archer tower. And then as the replay goes on, he sends in a couple more to help out. And he uses a rage right there to make sure he gets that air defense down. And then here comes a couple more loons to make sure he gets that air defense down. By now, the kill squad is over here and has moved in and has already taken down both of the wizard towers and is working on the expos and the town hall. And then you can see he's doing the same thing to this side, sending in that lava hound to isolate that air defense. And then he's sending in enraged loons to try to get down all the defenses around it so that he can hopefully get all the defenses down and be able to get a 3-star, which is what ends up happening. There's lots of loons left over because the lava hounds gave them very good cover, and so all that ends up being left in the middle is the Teslas. They get taken down rather easily by the loons, and then what you have left is a whole bunch of loons with not a whole lot of defenses, and it ends up being a pretty easy 3-star. The loons take down the defenses that are left, those 2 archer towers, and then that lava hound bursts into lava pups, which actually ends up being an advantage for the attacker because they helped clean up the rest of what was left. So I'm going to fast forward through here, but as you can see, the queen finally gets done doing her thing, shooting walls, and she comes to help clean up, and it ends up being an easy 3-star in what was a very good Town Hall 9. So our next raid is similar with the kill squad actually, but it's where you normally see a raid like that, and it was a hog raid by REI Kilo, and it was against one of our better Town Hall 9, Cindy, and he used hogs on her. He used 3 hogs for the lure, got the CC out, and then brought them out to the side, and basically used his golem, his heroes, and some whiz and a witch, which was what makes up the kill squad, and he was able to take down all the CC. And then another goal of the kill squad in this type of raid was to set off some of those big bombs. He has an idea looking at the holes in this base, probably where the big bombs are, so one of his goals was to set a couple of those off so that he could try to save some of his hogs, because most of the time in the majority of hog raids, you're going to be able to heal through most of the big bombs, but there's probably going to be 1 or 2 that catch your hogs off guard and that you don't have a heal spell for. So he was trying to set off a couple of those, which he ends up doing. And then the hogs, you can see coming from the top, they just move through the base. A couple of good heal spells right there, as you can see. They overlap a little bit, but the biggest thing about it is just making sure that you get all of the hogs with both of your heal spells. As long it doesn't, people often say, don't overlap your spells. It's a waste, but you got to do whatever is going to be most effective. And in this case, he did a really good job. He got all the hogs and they stayed up, and it didn't really matter that his heal spells were overlapping so much. And then the hogs continue to move down the base. A couple big bombs right there. They get set off, but it's only by a couple of hogs. And then they're still moving up. A couple more heal spells. Lots of hogs left. They're going to end up taking out all of the defenses, and it's going to be another good 3-star. It was a couple raids I haven't seen in a while. In today's Clan Wars, you don't usually see hogs ever since that hog nerf quite a ways back. People stopped using them because big bombs did twice as much damage, and they just became a lot easier to stop. But I think this goes to show that hogs are still definitely a very effective war strategy against Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s. Town Hall 10s definitely not so much anymore because Infernos negate heal spells, so it's very hard to heal through Infernos. Even if you freeze them, that's an extra 2 spells you're having to use to freeze the Infernos, so definitely wouldn't recommend it for Town Hall 10 still, but still a very good attack for Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s, and definitely something that I'm going to be trying to teach is how to do hog raids. But yeah, those are the 2 attacks that I wanted to show you guys. They actually made a lot of good attacks on us. I'll show you the war map here in a second, but they they made a lot of good raids on us. But I just picked the best 2 out that I saw, but they actually 3-starred all the way from our 20 all the way up to number 10, which is the one I just showed you, that raid on Cindy. And they even managed to get a 3-star on our number 7, Shandia, and on our number 4, the Freak. So, very good war by them. I give them props, but those were a couple of the best attacks that I saw from them. So I was going to show you guys, and hopefully you can implement that and try to use it in your raids. So that's all I have. I'm going to be coming out with a Go Wee Wee versus Go Wipe here pretty soon. Don't know the exact timing on that, but that's it for now, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.